My name's Tom Burgis. I'm a journalist. I live in London, and I wrote The Looting Machine, which is a book about the oil and mining business in Africa and the corruption and conflict that it foments there. I was a foreign correspondent for the Financial Times in Southern Africa and then in West Africa for a few years. And at the end of my time there, I really struggled to come to terms with some of the violence that I'd covered and written about and witnessed. And I had a long period of trying to reckon with that violence. And this book came out of that because I started to realize that what we sometimes see as very, very localized, tribal violence, we call it, all over Africa, that really is connected to this huge global game of corruption for control of natural resources, the natural resources that are the basic ingredients of the global economy. And I went back to Africa and I traveled again in Nigeria and Congo and Zimbabwe and all over the place. And I started to understand the resource curse. The resource curse. This is this strange paradox that great natural wealth, great numbers of diamonds under the soil, or coal or copper, iron ore, gold, that this stuff is really a curse wherever it's found, and it so often leads to corruption, it corrodes democracy, and it brings violence. And that's the story I told in The Looting Machine. Stories of oligarchs and warlords and middlemen and dictators, and also of great global corporations that have their offices in London or New York or wherever it may be, but are deeply, deeply penetrated into African life. And that's the book. That's The Looting Machine. I very much hope you enjoy it. My next book, Cleptopia, follows these threads of transnational corruption and goes globally and looks at the former Soviet Union and also how this transnational corruption is penetrating the heart of democracies. So that's The Looting Machine, and then there's Cleptopia. And I hope you find them interesting and enjoyable.